Right. Welcome to This Week in Digital Marketing. I'm your host, Jacky Chou, and co-hosting with me is James Lacey. And yeah, we have a pretty exciting episode for you this week. We're going to talk about what we worked on this week, some growth hacks or marketing tips from each of us, and maybe some news that's happening in digital marketing. This is not very well prepared on my side, so hopefully this will be a fun episode that we can try out a bit impromptu. Yeah,
I'll carry the
improv
team.
type of thing. Yeah, thanks a lot, James. Yeah, all right. So what are you working on this week? I know it's Cyber Monday a couple of days ago.
Yeah, it's been obviously Black Friday, Cyber Monday. I guess what I've been working on is kind of also ties into my my tip as well. So I've been trying. I was trying something different with the email marketing, where usually when you send something like that has sale, offer, price, whatever it is, you go straight into like Gmail promotions. You don't always hit the inbox. And so I started playing around with trying to sell without using those words, which was quite difficult. So I thought, okay, I'd already kind of I started my sales at the beginning of last week. So days have been good. But Black Friday was actually my worst day in terms of new signups for my stuff. And the email I sent out, I just thought, okay, everyone's receiving sales emails today. I'm going to send out informational email, but have like a PS for, hey, this is still live or whatever. And I got pretty good open rates, but not many people bought. So I was like, okay, so I'll probably scrap that for the future. But I guess I just wanted to test it, like, I means I'll get the inbox. It's informational with a catchy headline. Someone might open it, or more likely to open it, and just like, hey, buy this shit. And then potentially at least go to the website to read the article or whatever it is and see that there's the sale going to buy. That didn't seem to work how I thought it would work, because every other day has been better than that day. So that's just something that I thought I'd try and just test. And then obviously a tip that I guess everyone always gives as well with that is to send your final call or last chance emails for whatever you're promoting. So I just sent ours out an hour ago, just last chance. It's literally like 2 lines in the email, and we've had 4 or 5 signups since.
Sick.
Just from that, and from blasting on social stuff like that. So literally just last chance. Hey, it's your last chance to get blah, blah, blah special. Here's the link. And that's basically it. And that's it.
Yeah.
Make sure
I think
you do that.
historically those perform the best, right? It's like the last chance ones. I've gotten a couple of those. I've forgotten about deals in the past. And for example, for the software we're using, Riverside, they just sent me an email saying like they have a Black Friday annual plan, 50% off, 2 hours left. So I got to hustle after this to do it. But yeah, probably going to do that. Why not? And yeah, hopefully it continues to convert for you.
Yeah, no, that's been good. Obviously, there's more sales or more sale periods coming up.
Yeah, how's your affiliate side with like the consumer side?
I've been really good.
Actual products.
No, so with the affiliate stuff, it's been really good. It hasn't been as good as last year, but I think that's only because the way the company did it this year. So the company actually released a new product around Black Friday, but didn't really, they did it Black Friday, but it wasn't the same. I don't know how you would say it. I don't think it was the same length or same push as it was last year. So, I mean, in terms of commissions, it's still like killed it on that. But then obviously had another company coming after me, as I showed you, with basically a cease and desist unofficial letter. So that was
tell
interesting.
The audience what happened exactly. I think it was they also sued a competitor, right?
Yeah, so they sued their company. I mean, yeah, it was that company. I don't want to say too much just in case there's some legal shit or some shit that goes on. But
true.
Yeah, but essentially they did that. Sued another company. I promote that company. I have a review that compares their product to the other company's product, and they didn't like that. They thought it was a fake review for money kind of thing and defamatory, which it definitely isn't. But I think the issue, actually, I don't even want to say what I think the issue is just in case, but either way, I pretty much, after talking with the other company, I ended up just taking the thing down because it's not worth trying to, as a small business, trying to do whatever it is and basically getting, money taken out of the bank account to fight something that's just not worth it for one article that doesn't bring in that much anyway.
Yeah. I think it's this. I don't know I don't know how I feel about this because I think a lot of the times these larger companies tend to bully small publishers
Oh
into
yeah,
like submission, right? And
100%.
I'm not sure, man. If I had the capital, I would just totally fight it
Oh,
just for the principle. You know,
dude,
fuck these guys.
I'm there with you. I was pissed, but I was like, well, there's like I couldn't do much about it. I was like, man, like I had all these ideas of things I can do. Like I could still because I ranked for their brand keyword, but took them
Savage.
to a different product. Yeah, exactly. So I was like second
Yeah.
or third place on their brand keyword. I mean, there's still things I can potentially do in the future, but like
Hmm.
for now, it's just not worth it. Yeah.
Yeah. So you just took it down? Did you just you should just redirect it to their competitor with your affiliate code? Just
Oh,
one final middle
damn.
finger, you know?
But the thing is, does that stay indexed then if you still redirect it? Because then
No.
after some
It'll
yeah,
only work for like a week, but you know,
yeah. Well, that
one
review
final hoorah. You can send it to them. Send it.
promoted their competitor anyway. But yeah, I don't want to poke the bear there. Not at least at this stage. Maybe if I was multi-million, bloody whatever.
Yeah, true that. Yeah, I think from my side this week, I have been working primarily, yeah, heavily on the Black Friday once again, closing out some deals on the link building side. We had a stellar month this month. I think I just sent out a revenue update for
Mm,
Indexsy. I think we're up like 10K this month, so that's solid. I tried
nice.
a couple of different advertising channels. For example, did place some ads on other people's sites, and it didn't work too well, unfortunately. I think I used a popular
Mm.
like Twitter influencer in the SEO spaces site. I paid like a couple grand for it. Definitely didn't break even. Only got like 2 clients from it. It was worth
Was
a
it a
try.
banner? Was it a banner?
No, it was like like I think it was like second place on their website for it, and it's a Black Friday themed
Okay.
site.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I know exactly which site you're talking about because I saw that.
Yeah, did not work at all. I think, but it's
Interesting.
okay. It's worth a try. And this is just
Hmm.
how it goes, right? And I also heard from number one that it didn't convert for them either. So, but it's just the name of the game, right?
Interesting. Hmm.
Yeah. It'd be like that sometimes. Yeah, and this week I've been trying to grow the podcast as much as possible. We have another sponsor this week, which we can talk about shortly. But yeah, I think one thing maybe from the one marketing tip from each of us, I wanted to talk about like podcast growth hacks that I found, as
Mm.
well as Twitter growth hacks. Podcast growth hacks. I'm not sure if you've seen our YouTube channel lately, James, but I've been hiring people to cut up other people's like popular podcasts and then posting
Mm.
clips of them on our YouTube channel.
I
So it'll
have not
be
seen
like
that.
tangentially,
I'm gonna have a
yeah, it's
look.
tangentially related. For example, it would be like, I would in the future maybe cut up some other marketing podcasts and then post the clips. And if it goes viral, great. And we'll sprinkle in some of our own clips in there. I think we have one clip with like 5.8K views.
I
And
see.
this can, yeah, I think you can replicate this under other verticals. For example, if you have a basketball podcast, you can cut cool clips of, I don't know, basketball players with like sick plays or like other basketball players in other podcasts and cut clips of them and just post it on TikTok, YouTube, Shorts, etc., etc. But yeah, I think this is something that no one's doing right now. So we can
Mm.
definitely hop on this hype
So,
train. Because, yeah.
no, I was gonna say, I guess, but because it's say your brand, do you think it does, I guess, justice or service to your brand having other people's podcasts on your shorts?
I think views are views and it's a numbers game, right?
Mm.
Certain percentage of people will always convert. So certain
Yeah.
percentage of people, if you get a million views, certain percentage of people will always subscribe. And from the one that popped off, I think we only got like 20 subscribers, but we take those. We only have
Mm.
280 subscribers in total. So
Yeah. So
20
everyone
is
subscribe
like,
now.
what is that? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, subscribe and hit the bell icon, comment for the YouTube algorithm, and review it on Spotify, guys. You guys
Mm-hmm.
you've listened 10 minutes already. Might as well get on this. Yeah, and Twitter growth hack. I'm sure you've seen it. It was like revealing our AI tool. So that actually goes into the sponsor for this week. It's links in the description. We get a small cut of it, and they also decided to sponsor this week's podcast. They're called Auto Blogging, and you can get 5% off with the code Indexsy. And I personally been using it for my AI only site. I use it to test keywords. I think we talked about this in the first podcast.
Yeah, we did.
I use AI to grow content at scale. And AI, because it's so cheap, it enables me to test out certain keywords. So my whole workflow goes like this. I export thousands of keywords on Ahrefs. I post it using the tool. So it'd be thousands of keywords. For example, can dogs eat corn? And like, can dogs eat XYZ? I would post thousands of those. You build topical authority, great, yada, yada. And then for the ones that do rank, I would rewrite it with our in-house writer. And for the ones that we don't rank, we just like remove. And for the ones that does rank, we would write it on our main site as well. That's like maybe an authority site, like, I don't know, PetSmart or something like that. And so on and so forth. So that's been my process. We've been able to replicate that in several verticals. And James, what do you think of the tool? It looks disgusting. So it doesn't look like Jarvis, but that's when you know it's untapped. You know what I mean? It's like, it works. It doesn't need much.
I did a trial of a keyword because I've tried to use other tools that spat out articles, and it was pretty shit. But then this one was the most human AI one that I've read, and I've tried played around with a few different AI ones. I don't dabble much in the AI space. I kind of write my own content, but in terms of AI content, like that was next level. And they just announced they pass AI detectors, so that's an extra bonus for
which
everyone.
Is wild because niche site Twitter is super against AI, right? They always say, hey, we're never going to touch this. It's so easy to detect. How are you going to pass detection? Well, they passed detection. They just launched today. They passed the detection. Try it out. I think they have a $1 trial for 5 articles. You're not going to get that price anywhere else. I'm able to sell it so well, not because I get a small percentage of the affiliate cut. I don't really care about that, but it actually works. I truly use it. It's kind of like promoting Ahrefs, like you use it and it works well. So why wouldn't you promote it?
How much traffic are you getting on your AI blog now?
I think we're at just yesterday we had 3K views or users. So 3K, yeah. Wild, right?
Just on AI content.
And it's all informational. Yeah, all informational keywords. Google, don't come after me. I'm sorry I did this. This is for science, all right? Like, I know you guys target penalize people. Just don't do it. But
yeah,
I think I'm really excited about this because it works so well, but at the same time, it is very, how do I say, not many people are using it right now. So it's similar to Parasite SEO. It doesn't work well for the sites that are used constantly for Parasite SEO. So I find this SEO or this AI tool works well because not many people are using it. It's similar to, it's more like the Parasite SEO.
Have you tried the buyer intent articles on it at all?
It's not great. It's not great. So maybe I've tried it for Uber Risks, the watch brand our watch publication we're building in public, and it's not great, but it works okay as a starting point. So they have a feature where you can, for example, it'll be best watches under 10K, but it would be better if you added in the headings yourself. So maybe number 1, Rolex, number 2. If you add in the headings, then it'll be decent. Still not great, but informational keywords are fucking insane, man. Have you posted any of them yet?
No, I need to go through
smaller sites.
Because it's a text document that you have to download, and I was like, damn, is there a way I could automate it? I actually asked in their Facebook group. Someone was saying they have some Excel script that basically pulls all the text documents from their folder into the Excel file, then WP import essentially the CSV into the post. And I was like, okay, that's over my head. I can't fucking write Excel scripts.
No, I think it's not that bad. I think if you message the owner, I think he might be able to do it, but I'm not sure. I think if you order past 10K articles, but I think just let him know you're one of the hosts of the pod. I'm sure he'll help you out. But yeah, I think it's something that only works on informational keywords. So I know just by posting about it, we got like hundreds of responses. Don't ruin this for everyone, guys. Don't
You
share
just
it
did.
too much.
You just did.
Well, fuck, this guy's been messaging me, bugging me, like saying like, yo, we should mention it because it's working so well. So I was like,
Yeah.
pay us. So he finally sponsored the podcast, and now here we are. You know, he's gonna get he got the best shout out money can buy.
Yep.
Let's
For
be
sure.
honest here.
So was that on a new domain as well?
So, yeah, it is.
And how many posts were you publishing?
It was from a starter site that I bought.
Gotcha.
It had only like 10 posts before. But
Gotcha.
yeah, I completely bombed it with, I think it has like 6K posts right now. It's not the spammy ones though, because the spammy ones have like 20K plus posts. The people also asked ones.
Yeah.
There was like a great Reddit thread that talked about these spammers. They utilize a similar strategy. Well, actually, I copied their strategy. They have a separate site, and once it ranks, they would write it on their own
all
website.
on their main site.
But they use these. People also asked content or keywords to find these zero search volume keywords that actually have searches. So that's what they do. So they spam the web for like, I don't know, the longest of tails of keywords, and then once it ranks and you can see in Search Console that it has impressions, they would write it because no one's going after these keywords. So it's a good way to like farm keywords.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty interesting times actually, because you know, with the GPT-4 coming out.
Yep.
Have you read about that? It's like
only a little bit in passing.
Trillions of data. Yeah, me too.
Oh, I saw that graph.
We're probably not the best people to talk about it. Yeah, it's like trillions of data points instead of, I don't know what it is now. But, bearish on writers nowadays because, for example, just from this tool that we're using right now, this is already better than, I would say, majority of people who are not native English, for sure. But even with like professional writers, it's structured in a way that is pretty good.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. For sure. I've had some shocking writers. And this beats all those.
Yeah, where do you source your writers?
Funny enough, Fiverr. That's where I've had my best luck.
And then you pull them off of Fiverr?
Yeah.
Or do you just keep working with them on through Fiverr?
No, I take them off. So if I have, but I just search for.
That's against terms of service, man. If this podcast blows up, you're screwed. You're out.
Fiverr, just sponsor us, and then it's all good.
Yeah.
I go for specialists. So I'll search like whatever is my niche writer, and I'll make sure they have a background in whatever it is. I don't give a shit about the SEO side of it, and then I'll go from there, because you can't find specialists on Upwork and stuff because they're all SEO content specialists or SEO that. You very rarely find someone who's like a niche specialist on Upwork. So that's why if I go on Fiverr, at least I'll find someone who's advertising as, I don't know, vet, dog, writer, trainer person or something like that,
Yeah. Oh, smart. So like, for example, if you're looking for someone in your space, it would be what, like a trainer? You're looking for trainer keywords?
Yeah, well, I don't even like for that. It depends on, so for those ones, I usually have my own contacts with that I'm friends with and stuff that I know, right? Because most trainers suck balls. And that's why you get
writing,
these finished.
Or at training?
At everything. At everything. The training and the writing. So it comes through in the writing.
Like yeah.
And that's why I'm ranking. Because I can outrank what they write. Because it's like, man, if you search a keyword, I think it's do pull-ups work triceps? And the whole first page is the wrong answer. And I was like, what the fuck? But I guess that's the idea.
Do pull-ups work triceps? Or is that only a muscle up or whatever?
Well, yeah, the muscle up, depending on how you do it. But if you go onto the first page of Google, you see every single publication. Pull-ups are great for triceps, this and that. So you go, what the fuck? But I guess that's part of Google's, what do they call it? Consensus update, where they like to pull the general consensus of whatever it is. But I've found that I can write against it and rank number one or top three. and I don't know why that happens. Like,
is that an authority type of thing?
I don't know, because I'm not as authoritative as some of these other sites. So, like, there's another keyword that basically about a supplement, if the supplement's worth it. And you see all the supplement companies, obviously, because they're selling the supplement, are like, yes, it's worth it, this and that. But I rank number one, saying it's not worth it. So,
interesting.
Yeah, I don't know what it comes down to, but.
All right. Well, what do you have for a marketing tip for the audience this week? We're 22 minutes in, and we haven't even gotten into it.
I just gave two of them. I just gave two marketing tips. Find your writers on Fiverr and email people.
True that. That was so like that was so candid that I missed it. Yeah, true that. Yeah. All right, yeah. Were there? Let's go through the news. I mean, did you buy anything on Black Friday? Was there any?
Dude, I bought.
Like, what did you?
I bought lots of business expenses actually, but I can't even remember what the hell.
What was your favorite one?
Oh shit! Last night I bought a damn new phone. So, have you heard of Google Fi?
Okay. Google Fi?
Yeah.
What's that?
So Google Fi is you know, like T-Mobile and all the fucking phone lines. So they have their own phone thing. So we're at a friend's place and they're like, yeah, we just bought a new Samsung S22 for $300. And I was like, what the fuck? How'd you buy a Samsung S22 for $300? Like, yeah, if you just join Google Fi, they're doing a deal where you go onto, you just switch your number to them and you can buy a Samsung S22 for $300. And I was like, holy shit. Like, I've been needing a new phone forever because this old OnePlus 5, I mean, I think there's OnePlus 9 now. So I got this, this thing's 5 years old. I can't go onto Instagram without turning my Wi-Fi off. I can't take videos anymore. It crashes. So I was like, $300. And then I changed to Google Fi and I paid the same money for a monthly plan as I do with this on prepaid, but I get unlimited data. And I was like, that is like the best deal ever. So that was my best deal. I mean, I bought some other stuff. What else did I get? We got some baby stuff. Obviously, we have our baby on the way into February, so we got some of that stuff. And I got some supplements as a business expense. And then I can obviously add them to reviews and things.
You're not using it, you're testing it, you know?
Exactly. Yeah. And then what else did I grab? I can't remember what else I grabbed, and I was just all sorts of random stuff.
Oh, Sumo?
Nah. I mean, I've done.
It's a lot of trash. Unless they sponsor us, then it's gold mine.
Yeah, that's when it comes in, then everything they post on there is good. What did I buy? Oh, one thing I did buy on there a while ago. I don't think it was Black Friday. There was SendFox, the email platform.
That is AppSumo, bro.
Yeah, that's the one thing I bought it. Not this year.
Okay.
I bought it previously. I don't think it was on Black Friday either. But as an email marketing software, it's not bad because obviously it's a one-time fee.
It's cheap, right? Yeah.
It's cheap as shit. It's like $250 for 25,000 subs. The only issue is you cannot turn off double opt-in. So you have to send the confirmation.
Oh, that is annoying. That is annoying. I think it's for annoying as shit. Anyways.
Yeah.
The email software that Twitter uses also has that. You know, the review. Opt-in.
Oh, man.
I mean, it's fine. I find with double opt-in, you have higher open rates anyway. So
yeah.
Win, right?
But I don't want people to double opt-in. I want people to see my one-time offers.
Yeah. So it turns out recession is canceled because Black Friday broke records this year. I think it was like 12% year on year, right? And
yep, I think that's what
you know how I kept spewing for the first couple episodes. I was saying like recession's looming, but you know what? I still feel like it's still looming because Black Friday is typically deals, right? People deal hunting.
Yeah.
So I feel like they have like pent up demand. They still want to consume, but they're waiting for a good deal. So
that's what I did.
We'll see if my people yeah, exactly.
We waited for Black Friday to get a whole lot of stuff. Like we literally, like even a few months out, we're like, we'll wait till Black Friday. so yeah, it kind of fits your theory there.
So yeah, so let's see if this thesis turns out to be true, but we'll see, I guess. And did you see the thing with Elon once again? He's Elon versus Apple.
Is he going to create his own phone?
Oh, probably not. I think it would be an app store if anything. But I guess you know about it, right? Because Apple and Google essentially have a duopoly on the industry with the App Store. And don't they take like 30% of all revenue that goes through the App Store? That's
I don't know how. I don't know how much they take, but I know they can take a damn long time to approve apps, though.
Have you developed an app before? Is that why? How do you know?
Nah,
Just
I
heard?
can't
Oh.
remember. I don't even know how I know. I just know that they take forever to. I think it must have been something that I've been part of. I don't know, but yeah, I think they take a while to approve apps and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Could be way
I think
wrong.
to give the audience a rundown of what's happening in case you're not in the know, I think Elon called out Apple for stopping all their advertising on Twitter. So they were a huge client of Twitter for a long time, and they've since paused it, and they've also issued a warning to Elon Musk for a Twitter like maybe not like breaching the compliance policies because right now they're promoting what a free speech. That was their whole ethos behind the brand. And with free speech, it breaks some of the compliance issues of like hate speech on the terms of service. And now they're going at it on Twitter. He's calling out Tim Cook on Twitter and no one's responding. So I guess we'll find out what happens. It's hard to go to war with the most valuable company in the world, but if someone were to do it, it'd be Elon, you know? I think this is a war that no one wins.
Yeah, isn't he releasing like a statement of what actually happened sometime soon from his side, at least?
Oh, see, I did not read it, but yeah, that would be insane.
Yeah, I think he is.
But I have heard. Yeah. I think I have heard from some reports that Facebook ads. I know you probably don't run heavy Facebook ads because you're not in D2C, or like they're not on the e-commerce side. But I've been hearing some reports that Facebook is back in terms of, so you know how iOS kind of destroyed Facebook with their tracking?
Yep.
So before, what would happen is if a user sees your product on, let's say, your mobile phone, on their phone, and then they purchase on their laptop, Facebook was able to connect it via I don't know, cross-device tracking. But now they're not able to do it. So they like a lot of conversions are dropping off. They're losing data points. So their ads aren't working as well. So people will spend less. But now apparently they launched something called ASC. I forgot what the acronym stands for, but a friend Roman had tweeted about saying like, oh, their advertising spend up is back because of this new feature. So if anyone invests in Twitter or Meta, it might be worth checking it out again. And also a couple more Twitter ad features are rolling out as well. So conversion-based optimization.
Interesting.
Dynamic ads. I think it's a pretty exciting times because with Elon at the helm, I think they're rolling out features left and right. Shit is breaking as well. I'm not sure if you're following the protests in China, but like
I've seen
with the hashtags,
videos.
Pretty crazy. But with the hashtags on Twitter, they have a lot of like bots and spam. I'm not sure if it's like, I don't know where it's from, but it's like sketchy as hell. And Twitter's been like struggling to ban those. Yeah. Because they keep popping up every single day. It's crazy. But yeah, let's see what happens. It's exciting times, I think. I'm especially excited for the Facebook side because when the iOS update rolled out, like our advertising spend and conversions and like our performance dropped like a fucking rock. So if Facebook is back, holy crap, we're back, baby. We're gonna kill it, I think. Because
have you tried software like ClickMagic though to track conversions and things? Have you heard of ClickMagic?
Yeah, not ClickMetric, but with ecom, there's a couple. There's like Hyros, there's Triple Whale, there's also Northbeam. We use Northbeam, so yeah. What they do, I'm pretty sure what they do is they take other people's conversion data and then they like match it with yours. So if your person, I don't know how this works exactly, but yeah, it's they use a lot of third-party tools, I think, with this. But yeah, very exciting times personally for the Facebook ad side. Hopefully it works out. This will be great for the D2C side. This iOS update killed a lot of public companies. I'm pretty sure it killed Casper. It's going to kill, it killed Made.com that we mentioned. It killed
Wait, you talking about Casper mattress?
Yeah. They're like, their sales are down.
Okay. Yeah, because I was like thinking, like, wait, are they gone? Because I saw their store the other day here in Austin. So,
yeah, they're struggling. I think they might either go under or they might get bought out by private equity.
Dude, that's
because
crazy.
I think they're trading below 1x annual revenue.
Wow.
It's pretty crazy. Yeah, yeah. So I think when I spoke with people who do these like e-com roll-ups, they're saying like there's a lot of blood ahead because people are down year on year on sales. But I think there's like, let's say, a glimmer of hope with Facebook coming back. If advertising can be back, then maybe everything will be okay again.
Well,
But
they
like,
need to,
you
right?
never know.
Because Facebook is, or Meta is kind of shit in the bed. And so they're kind of having to at least do something.
Yeah, let's see. I mean, yeah, shall we wrap up? This
Yeah,
week
is there anything
we
else you need
talked
to cover?
about, no, man. I think this week
Sweet.
we're like more improv. If you guys like it, let us know. If you guys like a bit more structure, also let us know in the comments below. We've been trying trying something different every week. So yeah, so smash that like button and
Yeah, for sure.
let us know your
And share
comments
it.
below. Yes, please. We've been growing very nicely, and here's to continued growth. I think we're in a space where creating content, hiring writers gets very pricey at scale.
Yeah.
So AI kind of enables us to be able to test certain keywords at crazy scale that we didn't know it was possible. So right now I'm using